And I heard repetitious gunfire, and that kind of woke me up.
Neighbors wake to a shootout in their high-rise apartment building. A Wilkes-Barre police officer shot, the suspect killed. The new information we just learned about the deadly shooting this morning, our top story on Newswatch 16 at noon. Good afternoon, everyone. The Wilkes-Barre police officer who was shot this morning while trying to arrest a man on a murder warrant is expected to have surgery any moment now. Investigators say the man who shot him is dead, and the scene in Wilkes-Barre is still quite busy. That's where Newswatch 16's Ryan Leckie is live today. Ryan?
Marisa, good afternoon. We can tell you that the Wilkes-Barre police officer who was shot, as you mentioned, is expected to be in surgery any moment now, and his name has not yet been released until more of his relatives can be notified. But moments ago, Newswatch 16 obtained a search warrant regarding this whole shooting investigation, which has identified the suspect in this case as 29-year-old Robert Montgomery. He was the man who ended up being shot in this situation. It all played out at Sherman Hills high-rise. You can see it behind me on the 5th floor, and right now, as mentioned, this scene is quite active here with Luzerne County Sheriff's deputies kind of keeping everyone back while state troopers continue to figure out how this all played out. It's definitely a much calmer sight now than what we found shortly after 8 this morning. Here's what we know played out according to investigators. Right around 8:15 a.m., Wilkes-Barre police, along with U.S. Marshals, came to the Sherman Hills high-rise to arrest 29-year-old Robert Montgomery. They had an arrest warrant out for him for murder. He's from the Philadelphia area. That's when things got ugly on the 5th floor. While it's unclear who fired the first shot, we do know it ended with a Wilkes-Barre police officer shot in the ankle. And the suspect, 29-year-old Robert Montgomery, was killed. The suspect's father, who lives at Sherman Hills, was shot and wounded. His condition is not yet known. And obviously, for a lot of people in this area, they know this apartment complex has seen plenty of crime before. And this morning's shooting has some neighbors saying it's definitely just getting too scary to stay here.
I was just waking up and I heard gunshots go off, and I heard repetitious gunfire, and that kind of woke me up. And then I got a text from my boyfriend saying, "Who got shot in your building?" And I'm like, it's on my floor.
You hear gunshots all the time, people constantly selling drugs, and now you have an officer of the law shot. You know, you're scared to go outside half the time. You know, it's just sad.
Again, you're looking live at the 5th floor of the Sherman Hills apartment complex, where a lot of activity with state troopers and other authorities remains underway at this hour. Investigators stress the public is not in any danger since the suspect, 29-year-old Robert Montgomery, was killed this morning. Again, the name of his father has not yet been released. The name of the Wilkes-Barre police officer who was shot in the ankle, his name also not released at this time. Investigators are withholding that until they can notify more of his relatives. Newswatch 16 has crews covering this story from all angles. You're going to hear from more of the neighbors, people who heard some of these shots later on Newswatch 16 on later editions of Newswatch 16. And of course, we'll have updates online as well at WNEP.com. I'm Ryan Leckie, Newswatch 16, reporting live in Luzerne County. Marisa, back to you.
All right, Ryan, a lot of information today. Thank you.